segment is brought to us by Get Like Me, Big Baby Animations. Making me hungry.
That's true. But anyway, well, we got about 3 minutes. 3 minutes remaining until showtime, so come on, we got to get all these people in. We have a great show for you today, and hoping we're going to see some great action.
And I'll be right back. I just really need to use the girls' room. And does she have her own sofa over there?
I want to poop here.
That is awesome. She's taking care of her baby. Never seen a fan bring their own sofa. Although I think it might be a trap to lure in Derek Holt, because she has like food over there, nachos and all kinds of stuff. I think she's trying to distract our referee for today.
Oh, wait. Our ref's not going to be Tenet today? Oh. No wonder I didn't see her up on the table with her sign usually.
I'll be right back.
Right.
Well, the cornbread in front of you should have gave it away.
I don't know. I heard that this cornbread's been sitting there for like God knows how long.
No, he changes it every morning.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's still delicious. I had some not but 20 minutes ago, and I'm still alive, so please, everybody, have some cornbread.
Man, if I do. Well, it is now 6 to the o'clock, so...
Ooh, that's it. It's top of the hour. Who's ready? Who's ready to begin? Who wants to begin? Just let me know. All right, there's one person. 2. I hear 3, I hear 4. That's good enough.
And away we go.
Woo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WPWF Presents Asylum. My name is Xander Garcia, and to my right...
Ed B. Wolfie Kessel, and also to my right is Death, who hasn't returned yet, so...
She's here, but she's not here, ladies and gentlemen. She is here, but she's not here. So... we will have it an illusion within the asylum. I am so pumped up from this, especially from everything happening last week. I'm ready to see what happens this week. And we have so many matches. We have so much action. Action-packed action. Who's ready for the action-packed action?
I know I'm ready for the action-packed action.
Everybody's ready. Well then, I guess without further... wait a minute.
What's this now? All right, we've seen Michelle Snyder, Christina Krovac, Roxanne, excuse me, Roxanne and Chiyoko. Oh, Michelle. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, us four are standing here in the ring from last week. Why? Because we have a same view. We are sick and tired.
Okay,
Of the
I'm
Black
back.
Lotus. Ah, you're back. Thank you. Welcome back. Of the Black Lotus walking around on some power trip, like myself, Christina, Roxanne, and Chiyoko, we decided to do something about it. As you saw last week, all four of us attacked Black Lotus and drove them out of the ring and sent them running. That's true. And here we are standing before you, a team. We are Team WPWF. And last week, we only just begun to make our mark on Black Lotus. Too long they have run amok. Well, look at that, Xander. Looks like we found out who Team WPWF is. What is the purpose of Team WPWF, you ask? Christina says. And she smiles and looks at all the ladies. We are here for one reason and one reason only. Simple. To take out the Black Lotus. They walk around here like they own this place. Oh no, ladies, you definitely don't. And in this ring are some of the top sirens in this Fed. So be careful what you wish for. Kyoko goes, right enough. This Lotus always makes a big secret of who they sent to the ring each time, ending up with their whole gang of honorless scumbags interfering into matches anyway. We had enough of this.
And unlike the Lotus, we don't play those games of guess who. We take the matters into our own hands, and we will show whichever two of the Black Lotus comes out that we take the matters into our own hands and end the Black Lotus.
Excuse me. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Team WPWF consisting of Chiyoko, Michelle Snyder, Christina Krovac, and Roxanne. As you heard them, their one purpose, take out the Black Lotus.
This should be interesting.
And of course,
now we got Derek Colt in the ring. He is ready to go. Who's ready to kick this thing
Hey,
off?
Derek.
I is ready to kick this thing off.
If you love Camera Kitty and Derek, make some noise.
Anyway, let's get this show on the road. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Hawaii, weighing in at 141 pounds at a height of 6'1", this is Crystal. Not to mention, she is making her WPWF debut.
Should I read her opponent, or will Xander like to do the honors?
I'll let you go amongst yourselves with that one. Either or, doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll do it.
High five! High five!
Hello, Crystal. Xander, I think she's winking at you.
Oh,
think
yes,
he was
I
that
got what she
shocked that
did. I didn't really catch what she said. I got the music blaring in my ears. It's a decent song.
She
It's an
was,
okay
she
song.
was smiling and winking at you. She's totally flirting.
All right. Whichever wants you to do her opponent, go for it.
And her opponent, from Liverpool, England, weighing in at 204 pounds, at a height of 6 feet 5 inches. This is the Firebird, Laura Phoenix.
Lyra, but that's cool.
Hey, you should know me by now. I'm bad with names.
Ah.
High five! High five! High five! High five! High five!
That's right, everybody. It's the return of the Firebird.
That's a huge bitch.
Well, I can't say I fully agree with Crystal on that one. I do agree to the point of these are two very tall ladies in comparison to the average height of a female. They're tall, they're strong, and we're going to see what
Phoenix!
happens.
Look at her.
here.
Phoenix is taller than Derek, and Derek's no short man either.
It must be the hair. She has that 80s volume to it. It must be Pantene. And Derek rings the bell. This one gets kicked off, and some sportsmanship. I really like to see that. Both ladies high-fiving and dropping right into that collar and elbow tie-up. Ooh, Lyra with a headlock. Some ferocity at that. She is glad to be back, but no, Crystal comes in with those elbows. Trying to come off the ropes, but she gets shoulder blocked right down to the mat. Welcome to WPWF Crystal as Lyra gonna run off the ropes a couple times, and Crystal's just gonna duck her each and every time. And a nice arm drag. Ooh. Slid right into that one.
I wonder how many deaths will it take to reach the height of Phoenix?
7.5.
Which death are you talking about? Me or the death over there standing in the audience?
We've got an armbar takedown here.
Actually, that's a good question. I was going to say you, but... Actually, no, I will say you.
Tippy toes could probably get to that height.
No, I wear high heels and I stood next to her and I still didn't make that height.
Lyra standing up and then taking it into a wrist lock, wrenching it away, trying to dislocate the arm, but no. Crystal slips one into her own wrist lock, hammer lock, then to a headlock takedown. Crystal is on fire.
No pun intended.
No, none at all. Not with that attire from Lyra. It's very distracting. I can't stop looking.
So, hence the name Firebird.
Touché, Death. Touché.
It's like looking into the sun. You don't want to look away, but you have to, or else it'll burn your eyes.
Yes, retinas and all. Crystal coming off the ropes, ducking under a clothesline. Oh, then hits Lyra with one of her own. Lyra going down.
Got to give her a headache. I'd say WPWF really needs to invest in like Tylenol and aspirin, or just point out all types of headache medicines.
Oh, there's probably a lot of it.
Is she going for the
catches her in that suplex, keeps it bridged.
No, just a 2 count.
I would take Advil myself.
I'm more of an incense and soft colors kind of guy.
Okay.
Crystal flinging Lyra into the corner with some authority. And Crystal charging in full head of steam and a high knee.
See, those are the kind of jokes I'm going to stay away from. You said high knee, and that's just going to go way downhill.
Wait, she's calling for
something.
Oh my God! Buster, and she hits it.
Oh my God!
booties to chests here, and that definitely hurts no matter who you are.
Well, it hurt even more if she missed it, and whoa!
Oh, that was so close. Lyra throwing Crystal into the corner with authority now. She comes off the ropes. Hits her with that body avalanche, just crashing all 204 pounds up into Crystal. Wait a minute, she's got Crystal on her shoulders. She's walking her out of the corner.
That's what I call strength. Oh no, here it comes.
Oh, she's
airplane
spinning.
spin. Here it comes the spire spin. Count, baby, count. 10, 11, 12, 13.
Niner. I'm a little dizzy.
I think we lost count.
Hold still.
And now I'm dizzy.
Whew. Oh, I gotta look away. Oh, this match brought to you by Dramamine, ladies and gentlemen. Take it. It's your friend.
Now we're looking a little Disney. Oh, both ladies are.
More dizzy than us.
Well, I don't know about Death. Death, are you dizzy?
Nope, not at all.
Uh-oh. Lyra trying to get that vertical suplex,
Uh-oh.
but no! Crystal drops it into a sunset flip. Which only buys her the 2 count. Oh, both ladies slow to get up. Woo! Crystal trying to do that spin wheel kick. Lyra ducks under it. Oh, Crystal trying for the Devastator. Doesn't get it. Finally, she catches her. Hits her with a bulldog. Now Lyra is down.
I think Laura really felt the effects of that knee. I think it took her kind of off guard.
Oh! Ouch!
That wildfire lariat connecting.
1,
Lyra flinging an arm over.
3.
Alright, go ahead and say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the Firebird, Lara Phoenix.
Lyra still got it. Well, you got to give the debuting Crystal some credit. You know, she.
You knocked the wind out of Crystal.
Yeah. I have to say, really good attempt by Crystal, but yep, your winner today is none other than the Firebird, Lyra Phoenix.
Wow, what an exciting matchup. There's Lyra Phoenix welcomes Crystal to the WPWF. Now, folks, I'm going to give you some sponsorship for your consideration, and we'll just bounce this back and forth. How about this? We'll just each do one and keep going circle. We'll do round robin. How's that? Like to share your opinions, or do you just have suggestions about matches or the whole show? Here at WPWF, we listen to the fans and their opinions to bring the best in our talents and show. To file your suggestions or opinions, click on the box next to the donation meter right behind us.
Hey, you! Yeah, you over there. Always wanted that super awesome original entrance video? Well, want no more? Check out Heartbreaker Productions at this website at youtube.com/HB Sierra, featuring motion graphics, high HD quality, and many options for customizations, Heartbreaker Productions can help create the impression you want for your character, all at a reasonable price. See that sign? Click that sign. Or just no card Sierra Charisma for more information. Death, I think it's your turn.
Sorry, my mic thingy wasn't on. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Hi. Do you want to get updates about the future shows or just updates about the shows that you've missed? Join the official WPWF fan group. And here is the wonderful link. Or you can try hitting up Tyrese for an invitation. I'm sorry.
Avena's Weaponry, located in Careers, is your one-stop shop for swords and all your medieval needs. No. How about this? Avena's Hardcore Weaponry. Yes, Hardcore Weaponry. Now do I have your attention?
Yeah,
now
almost gave me a heart
going to
attack.
come visit? You're welcome. Because yes, have weapons. Want to push your opponent open? She has a board with nails. Want to punch that big mouth in the face with a chain? She has a fist with a chain wrapped around it. Want to just beat the crap out of someone? She has something for that. Got an idea for a weapon you don't see? Ask her. She'll make you something to make sure your opponent knows damn well you mean business. Avena's Hardcore Weaponry. More hardcore than Sabu. In her dreams. Stop and see Career 4 items live now, more to come, and all only 100 lindens each. Yes, only 100 lindens each. It's also looking to advertise. And wait a minute, we've got a disturbance in the backstage, in the locker room. Can we go live to that?
Oh boy, I wonder what's going on.
Hope everything's okay.
All right, and we can. Well, this does not look good. It's Michelle Snyder
I
and
didn't know we had that room backstage.
Suka and Reed. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's the Black Lotus. I think that's Ayane and Ree. Oh, but oh!
Wow, I have never seen Black Lotus taken care of like that.
Well, needless to say, looks like there's going to be 2 members of Black Lotus that won't be able to make it.
Yeah, that's an understatement. That is an understatement.
Hey.
I'm still shocked.
Oh, dang, they got beat down.
I still have no idea what to say, as yes, that is putting it mildly. 2 members of Black Lotus trying to get to Michelle Snyder, yet Team WPWF turning the tables on the Black Lotus.
They stand united. They stand united.
Yes, they do, and I wonder if this is a changing in the tide of the Black Lotus era here in the WPWF. Everybody will have to stay tuned to find out more about that.
It's always different every week here at WPWF.
Oh, that is an understatement, Death. You are so correct and then some.
That is true. So, all right, looks like I'm getting word from the back here. Due to the two members being out of action from Black Lotus, the main event that we have tonight will now be a 2-on-2 tag team match instead of a 4-on-4.
Interesting.
Therefore, Chiyoko will be in her own match tonight in the third match of the Siren Rising tournament match against Maxine Darkwatch. Now, isn't that something, huh?
Amen. And Derek, I'll either split it with you or I will sharpen my spoon into a shiv and we can go about this prison style. However you like to, my man. However you like to. But yes, let's go right into match 2. If Derek Colt is ready, I'm ready, and I believe everybody else is ready. Is everybody else is ready?
I'm ready. Death, are you ready? And I mean the cute one. Not the knucklehead in the audience.
Well, either way, both deaths answered. Let's go right into this. Ladies and gentlemen, from Silicon Valley in California, weighing 132 pounds, 5 feet 4 inches tall, this is Sabrina Halsey.
Alright, and I will do her opponent. Her opponent from the Metropolis, weighing in at 120 pounds at a height of 5'7". This is the Hypernova.
All right, the referee having some words with the combatants, just making sure everybody's on the same page, and then we can get this one going.
And of course, these girls are relatively new, and they're both very fast wrestlers. So this may be a really fast-paced match. In fact, let me give you a little. I'm sorry. Let me give you a little history about Sabrina. Actually, I'm not sure if you guys remember the little Pikachu that used to be coming around with Sybil.
Yes. The little yellow one.
Yeah, well, apparently...
I remember when she changed.
Yeah, apparently, Xander, you may not know this, but that Sabrina, it was actually the Pikachu.
Really? So Sabrina was Sybil's Pikachu?
Yeah. Sabrina's actually Sybil's cousin from, like I said, Silicon Valley. She's, as you know, that Sybil is into console gaming, you know, like PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and all that kind of stuff. Sabrina is actually a PC gamer. As you can actually see from her ring attire, it looks like she's actually wearing Alliance colors from World of Warcraft.
A WoW player and a Pikachu.
How she turned into a Pikachu. And then
it was basically she was on her knees to get the size, and the Pikachu the Pikachu the head was actually like a styrofoam, you know those costumed heads that they use like for mascots and stuff like that. You know, if you like go into Disney World and you have those costume heads, right?
Yeah, but how was she able to shoot electricity at people?
Taser.
Oh, some back and forth action happening here, ending up with the Hypernova on the mat.
Tasered really
big old leg
like
drop.
A million times. Whenever he did commentary, she would always shoot him.
Yeah, it was a taser that she had. I gotta tell you, well, that's the thing. Sabrina is a very intelligent. Whoa! Almost missed that drop kick there. But Sabrina is very intelligent. You know, she's very good with computers. She loves inventing stuff and things. So that's that's how she made the Pikachu believable.
Well, following up that Hurricane Rana, Hypernova comes in with a standing senton, just dropping down onto Sabrina Halsey here. Hypernova grabs the foot and is just going to drag Sabrina more inward. Oh, got that matchbook push-up pin. There's 1, 2.
And actually, we forgot to mention that this match is for that Siren Rising tournament. So this is actually a tournament match.
Superb. One of these ladies will go on towards that Siren Rising tournament. They will advance, but only one of them can. Only one of them can. A pow punch! Another pow punch! Oh, Sabrina answering back, then a lap kick right to the stomach. Sabrina being flung into the corner. Hypernova coming at her quick. Because you were absolutely right, Wolfie. This is a very fast-paced match. Uh-oh, we got Biff knees. There's 1, 2, and 3.
I'm sorry to say this, but it kind of looks like they're both fighting to be the Blue Power Ranger.
Well, let's hope they don't morph in the middle of the match, because the ref may deem some of that as a weapon.
Yeah, that's true, but Hypernova's already in costume, so.
Ooh, and a snapmare has Sabrina following the rules and getting Hypernova out of the corner. But wait a minute, Sabrina climbs up to the top. What goes up must come down in the form of a flying elbow drop. Sabrina got some crazy height on that one, and Hypernova is feeling the effects as Sabrina goes into the pin. Only two on that as Sabrina's trying to catch her breath while Hypernova tries to get to her feet. Sabrina hops once, twice, and then back for a moonsault. Some people call that the best moonsault ever. Oh, an elbow drop right to that inner knee.
I'm guessing Sybil taught her well about the mastery of high flying.
Isn't like the knee one of the worst places to get hit?
Yes, it is. It is very much.
Yep.
I should start hitting people who bully me there. I mean, he's right at my height level anyways.
Oof.
The Emerald Flight connecting, and Death making a very, very good point. If you get into a fight with Death, hope you got knee pads on, because she just learned something new here, folks. So it'd be best just don't get into a fight with Death.
Okay, this might not be a good idea. Putting on her
Why
cape.
would you grab a cape? Even
I
most
don't know.
superheroes say a cape is like the worst thing to have.
Well, the Hypernova believes she's a superhero, so...
Yeah, but even superheroes say they hate the cape.
There are quite a few that do. Yes, you're right. If Derek Colt allows it, then it's going to stay on.
Let's hope it stays on and it doesn't backfire on her. And whoa!
Ooh, diving through the ropes. Sabrina is down.
How she flew with that cape on?
Yeah.
How she flew with that cape on is beyond me.
Perhaps it gave her more aerodynamics.
Yeah, could be right. Derek already up to 5.
Sabrina flung into the ring, followed quickly by Hypernova. Standing 10 count gets stopped at 6.
Okay, if I was Hypernova, I would lose the cape right now. Okay, this can't be good.
I don't think so. She climbs up to the top. She wants to fly, and she does!
Oh.
Hitting that leg drop!
Oh!
But it's so dangerous though. If she would have gotten caught, that would end up being like a noose. What a superhero accessory.
Well, like I said, maybe Xander's right. Maybe he does give her more aerodynamics.
1, 2, almost 3.
Yeah, Sabrina Halsey is a very tough one. I agree with Hypernova's words, but she said it's time for Plan 43.
I guess Plan 43 starts with Irish whip over to the corner.
Possibly, because I have no idea what Plan 43 is. I am being schooled here. I am being learned.
I still can't believe she hasn't tripped on her cape yet, but anyway. Oh. Okay, I doubt that was Plan 43.
No, that was Plan 43 backfiring as a knee to the gut and a push. Ooh, I cannot pronounce that word.
Elun's blessing. It's
Elun's blessing.
It's a World of Warcraft thing.
Cannot say I've had the pleasure of
Going for the
playing, but
pin. 1, 2, 3.
Holy
Candy,
crap!
would you be on it?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and advancing in the tournament, Sabrina Halsey. I think Sabrina doesn't realize she won.
High five.
Well, that was something I didn't expect. I don't think even Sabrina expected it, but she won and she's advancing in the tournament. Which is kind of funny because unfortunately, her cousin Sybil didn't 2 weeks ago when she went up against Christina.
Who's older, her or Sybil?
Sybil's older. I'm sorry, what were you going to say? Alright, looks like it just got word from the back. We are going straight into match numero tres.
yes, match number 3. And Death, if you would give the honors to kick this one off.
No, please, you do. I want to read her opponent.
Alrighty then. From Okinawa, Japan. Weighing in at 132 pounds at 5'8". This is the Kamikaze Choco. And ladies and gentlemen, stated.
Okay, and her opponent, representing Deadly Poison, from her own plane of existence, I guess that means her mom, weighing in at 132 pounds at a height of 5 foot 4 inches. This is Maxine.
High five.
Xander, listen to the reception for Maxine here. Not a very warming one.
Well, in the past few recent bits here at WPWF, she's kind of earned that jeering, in my opinion. She's been quite more devilish than she has been sinful.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
And of course, from remember from earlier, with two members of Black Lotus out of the game, Chiyoko here is gonna go up against Maxine, and this is also a Siren Rising tournament match.
So just like the previous match, the winner of this one continues on.
Now, this is going to be very interesting because if Maxine proceeds, she may have to face up against Sabrina. If most of you don't know, Deadly Poison and the Code Breakers, yeah, they don't get along very well.
Oh, Maxine, after calling Chiyoko pathetic, which I disagree with, shoves her down and then comes off the ropes and just viciously drives her knee into the midsection of Chiyoko.
Excuse me.
Maxine's hair is turning back to red again, doesn't it?
It's a shade of red, I agree. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, Maxine was trying to punch Chiyoko multiple times. Chiyoko caught one of those punches and now trying to dislocate that arm by wrenching away at it. Oh, Chiyoko headlock to hammerlock to the arm snap.
Now, I'll give you a little insight. If you remember last week when Maxine in the locker room, Codebreakers, Sabrina and Sybil kind of did a little switcheroo, and let's just say Maxine wasn't feeling too well.
Now, some slight indigestion with whatever was put in that water bottle. Well, whatever was allegedly put in that water bottle. As Maxine goes for a spear and Chiyoko steps out of the way. Maxine hung up on that second rope. As Chiyoko walks up to Maxine, latches in that full Nelson, now dragging Maxine away from the ropes, so she cannot break this one.
Wow, Chiyoko is really making a name for herself, isn't she?
She is taking care of business, but a shot to the stomach, and then Maxine drops down for that jawbreaker. Chiyoko not expecting that, now grabbing her head, quite a bit dazed from that maneuver. Maxine feeling the previous barrage from Chiyoko as Maxine just blatantly steps on Chiyoko's throat and is stomping down, just mashing down into it.
Oh, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. Come on. Maxine, she looks like she's so proud of herself.
Yes, she does, and I have to. Mm-hmm.
I think we all are in agreement with you there, Goofy.
I think we got a pin there. 1, 2, and no, only a 2 count. Damn, Maxine just ordering Derek to count.
Wait a minute, Maxine getting up and she poking Derek in the midsection.
Maxine should really focus on her.
Oh,
never mind.
she does.
I think she took your advice.
Maxine turning around with that cyclone kick right to the head. I believe it hit Chiyoko in the temple, and now Chiyoko is trying to remember her childhood. Ooh, a vicious kick to the stomach while Chiyoko was trying to get up.
Ooh.
The standing senton from Maxine Darkwatch. Well, no matter her attitude, Maxine indeed still has that skill and experience.
I bet you Sabrina's looking at this right now, and she'd like, I know I would, but I don't know what I got myself into.
Ooh, single leg crab, half Boston, if you will. She's wrenching it back in there, and Chiyoko is bending in ways that a human should not be bending, but somehow Chiyoko is pushing up and trying to drag Maxine towards the ropes. Ladies and gentlemen, these two combatants weigh the exact same.
And she's just growling at her.
Well, what do you expect? Chiyoko got to the ropes. She has no choice but to let go. But of course she doesn't.
Because we're at the 4 count.
Maxine milking that count all the way to the 4. If Derek Colt would have blurted out 5, this one would be over. Yet he did not. Thus, it continues. And now Maxine questioning
Whoa.
Derek's testicular fortitude here.
You don't diss the Great One. Nobody disses the Great One. I don't care who you are.
Dissing the Great One's jewels at that, but now Maxine continuing control here. Maxine hooks the thing. Oh no!
Down she goes.
A nice Hurricane Rana counter there from Chiyoko. Looked like Maxine was going into a suplex style maneuver. But Chiyoko cuts it off, and Chiyoko's still trying to catch her breath from all that Maxine has already done to her. Now, angrily, Chiyoko kicking Maxine while she's down. Maxine might have awoken some type of beast within Chiyoko.
It looks like I've never seen Chiyoko this aggressive before.
Chiyoko latched in that weave lock into the Cobra Clutch. This may be good night for Maxine. Or not.
As I say, then why is she giggling?
Yeah. Her giggle kind of made me wrong, but that's okay. Yeah, say her name. Come on, Maxine. It's easy. It's Chiyoko. Oh, and the Cobra Slam. Damn near breaking Maxine's neck.
I almost want to say Chocobo, like from Final Fantasy.
This could be it.
1,
2,
2,
and
no.
oh, at the last second. I think at the last second, Maxine pulls that arm up. Her shoulder.
Last quarter second, I could have swore I saw Derek's hand touch the mat, but no, he is the official here, and he has been doing a damn fine job. He says it's a 2 count. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 2 count. And I doubt it was fast. Oh, Maxine coming up off that knee and just giving some furious punches, but now Chiyoko coming in with some combinationing of her own, kicks and punches. Both ladies off the ropes and a moho kick from Maxine, or Mojo. Apologies there.
It's a pretty powerful kick.
It's a voodoo thing.
Yeah, there was some dark magic happening on that one as Maxine catches Chiyoko and hits her with a backbreaker. Oh, Chiyoko's going to feel that in the morning. Chiyoko tries to sit up and, Maxine sliding in with that elbow right to the mush.
If she was going to feel that in the morning, I think she's just going to feel that the entire day.
I don't know. That was so harshly harsh that Chiyoko might not feel that till next week.
Derek checking on her, seeing if she's okay.
Yeah, asking if Chiyoko wants to go ahead and continue.
I don't know what that exchange was between Maxine and the other half of Deadly Poison, Alexa here at ringside, but Maxine basically shook off the call, if there was a call, and
She better break this. Oh, good, she broke it. Oh! Oh, come on, that was uncalled for.
a kick right to Chiyoko's no-no, and you gotta feel for Chiyoko there, writhing on the mat.
Got kicked right in the cookies.
Yes, exactly what Death said. It's okay if Death says it. From me, it would sound a little bit misogynistic, and I do not want to do that. I have the utmost respect for these ladies and their athleticism, their skill, their talent, and above all, their experience.
Good for you, Xander. Good for you.
Well, ladies of SL Wrestling deserve so much more credit than they get. And respect. And the urinage, I still can't pronounce that. Suplex.
Urinage.
Thank you. The Urinage suplex connects, and I just learned something. In fact, I've learned a few things already. Here at WPWF Asylum.
Oh, we got it with that back kick.
Yeah, spinning her foot around, and now both ladies look like they're a little bit out of it. Maxine shakes it off with a nice wrist lock there, and just driving her elbow to the tricep. That's got to be some pain right there. Maxine grabbing the wrist again. Oh my God! The Devil's Embrace!
Seen that before. This is bad. This is bad.
About to fold Chiyoko in half. The wrong way. The crowd trying to get Chiyoko to break out of it, but
now Chiyoko tapping out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission, Maxine. Oh, and now Maxine advances in the tournament.
Too happy about this.
Definitely. Like I said, the Code Breakers and Deadly Poison having their problems, and now Maxine advancing along with Sabrina.
Wow, Derek checking on Chiyoko here. I don't know if Chiyoko's going to need medical attention or not out here. Oh, no, she said she's good. And she did move over here on her own accord, so that's a good sign. However, sometimes adrenaline gets rushing, and
Who keeps drinking coffee? I hear like a weird slurping sound.
I'm guessing somebody in the audience is having something to drink. It's making me thirsty.
More than likely. But anyways, well, so far, the ones who have advanced in this Siren Rising tournament is Christina Krovac, Sabrina Halsey, and Maxine.
High five.
Aw, kitty.
Stop doing that. That's so cute.
Hi, Uncle.
High five.
High five.
Alright. Alright, looks like we're gonna take another short break. So, Xander, you with us?
Absolutely. Go ahead and kick us off there, and we'll round robin it again.
Alrighty. No problem. Okay. Well, like to share your opinions, or do you just have suggestions about the match, or just the whole show? Well, here at WPWF, we listen to the fans and their opinions to bring the best in our talents and show. To follow your suggestions/opinions, click on the box next to the donation meter right behind us.
Oh, me? Sorry. Hey, you. Always wanted that super awesome original entrance video? Well, want no more? Check out Heartbreak Productions at youtube.com/HBSierra, featuring motion graphics, high definition quality, and many options for customization. Heartbreakers Productions can help create the impression you want for your character, all at a reasonable price. Excuse me. Excuse me. See that sign? Click that sign. Or note card Sierra Charisma for more information.
Do you want to get updates about future shows or get updates about shows you've missed? Join the official WPWF fan group right here. Or you can hit up Tyra Saravi for an invitation.
Avina's Weaponry, located in Careers, is your one-stop shop for swords and all your medieval needs. No. How about this? Avina's Hardcore Weaponry. Yes, Hardcore Weaponry. Now, do I have your attention? Or did I give anybody heart attacks? Good.
Oh,
Now.
Lordy.
Anyway, now, are you going to come visit? Because yes, Avina's weapons have changed. We now feature hardcore weapons. Want to bust out your opponent open? Well, I have a board with nails. Want to punch that big mouth in the face with a chair? Come here, Death. Not you, Deathy, the other one. I have a fist with a chain wrapped around it. What? Want to just beat the crap out of someone? Well, I have something for that. Got an idea for a weapon you don't see? Well, ask me. And I'll make you something to make sure your opponent knows damn well you mean business. And that's Avina's Hardcore Weaponry. More hardcore than Sabu. Well, in our dreams. Stop and see us in Careers. 4 items live now, more to come, and they're all only 100 linden each, believe it or not. Yes, only 100 linden each. Looking to trade for advertising. Oh, right. With that being said, I think we should just go over what just happened, first in our show. I think our first match that we had, that was... Well, first we had Team WPWF come out, and they had one goal in mind, and that was to take out the Black Lotus. As you know, Team WPWF was Chiyoko, Christina Krovac, Michelle Snyder, and Roxanne. And
then... No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go for it.
I was going to say, then didn't we have a Firebird Laura come out?
Yes, Lyra Phoenix and the debuting Crystal. She was very impressive with Crystal, but, you have that experience in Lyra Phoenix, and she was able to get the win. And of course, match 2 was a Siren Rising tournament match. We had Sabrina Halsey of the Codebreakers taking on Hypernova. And surprisingly enough, Sabrina has advanced. She won the match and has advanced into the tournament. Now, of course, in match 3, we had another Siren Rising tournament, and that was only because that 2 members of the Black Lotus were taken out by WPWF, so Chiyoko went up against Maxine in this tournament match. And of course, Chiyoko gave it her all, taking on the more experienced Maxine, but Maxine was able to pull it out with the submission win, and now she advances. So far, we have Christina Krovac, Sabrina Halsey, and Maxine advancing in the Siren Rising tournament. Now that we've gotten that taken out of the way, who's ready for the main event? Hey, Xander, you with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I was making sure. Because usually you be all giddy because it's the main event.
I am. I'm just trying to get over that heart attack.
What, like the one you gave me earlier? Well, anyway. All right. making their way to the ring. Making way to the ring. She hails from Seoul, South Korea.
Where's her crew? Wouldn't her crew usually be with her?
No, what happened earlier, they got attacked by the other members of WPWF.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But
Well, anyway.
One more?
Well, anyway. Signing from Seoul, South Korea, weighing in at 125 pounds at a height of 5'10". She is the WPWF Women's Champion, Sierra Karisuma, and her tag team partner from Shinjuku, Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 135 pounds at a height of 5'8". This is Kalisto Ritsuko Nakamura. These are the Black Lotus.
Sierra is in there alone, and she states, do you see a tag team partner? No. Team WPWF. Black Lotus is WPWF. Michelle. You and your expletive deleted, pluralized, took out all three of my sisters.
Oh. Okay, I guess I went too ahead of myself and didn't realize Rizuka wasn't there.
I'll show you what a leader is. And take both you expletive deleted pluralized on myself. So let's go.
Well, I didn't see that coming. Well, anyway, her opponents representing WPWF, first from Indianapolis, Indiana, at a weight of 165 pounds at a height of 5'10". This is Michelle Snyder and her tag team partner from the OC, Orange County, California, at a height of 5'8", weight at 135 pounds. This is Roxanne. All right.
All three combatants in the ring here, and it looks like Michelle states that they're going to do it by the book, so no need for both of them to be in the ring. I have to applaud her for the semi-fairness, as you can only get to so much level of fairness before you realize this is a 2-on-1 situation, regardless if tag rules applied or not.
Well, I have to ask both of you, do you think this is a smart idea on Sierra's part?
We'll see. Go ahead, Deathy, please.
I don't know. Really hard to say. I mean, Sierra's always been proven to be full of surprises, so it's really hard to pinpoint what's going on in her head.
Yeah, she is a very, very smart lady, and I definitely see Sierra having something up her sleeve. Granted, she's not wearing sleeves, so that becomes the extremely figurative figure of speech.
Yeah, but like I said, with all three of members of the Black Lotus taken out, I mean, she's literally by herself. And she ain't up against no two slouches either.
Definitely not. In fact, I do not think WPWF has a slouch on the roster as it is. So Sierra showing quite a bit of courage here. I can give her that much. We will find out if it pays off or not as Sierra's pacing a bit, just glaring down Michelle Snyder. And I could just tell by the look in Sierra's eyes, this is personal.
Michelle saying, "Ain't got all night, sweetheart."
Looks like Sierra's just taking her time.
A couple of nice kicks from Sierra, just targeting the midsection of Michelle there. Oh, and Michelle comes in with a very, very powerful shove. Well, wait a minute. Sierra gets up in an unorthodox way and just starts throwing punches towards Michelle. And now Michelle just tilts her head, and a nasty short arm clothesline from Michelle, taking Sierra Charisma down. Seems all of Sierra's attacks here have zero effect on Michelle. Perhaps Michelle has been doing her homework and studying Sierra. Oh, Sierra ducks under the clothesline, turns around, kick connects right to the middle of the back, and Michelle felt that one. Sierra catching her breath and again just glaring at Michelle. I'm thinking this is a bit more personal than even I considered it to be. Sierra coming off the ropes. Michelle still trying to stretch out her back and hits Sierra with that haymaker. Just one punch to put Sierra down on the mat and grab in her face.
Once again, WPWF, a proud sponsor of Advil.
Yes, and Aleve and Tylenol and so many others. So many others. We're going to need a case for all the combatants that were in tonight's show. Oh, Michelle was poising Sierra into a position, but a massive Muay Thai knee right to the face into a wrist lock now has Sierra Karasuma in control. Oh, wait a minute. She does a cartwheel.
To say her name.
She spins on those head scissors. Michelle seeing little birdies and stars around her head.
Get it with the elbow to the face?
Oh, yes. I think Michelle just threw her elbow back out of instinct. And wait a minute. What's this? Wait, Ritsuko. Ritsuko is making her way down the ramp. Now up the stairs along the apron. Ritsuko finally making it out here, ladies and gentlemen. Michelle going for a pin. 1, 2, and oh! That was so close. That would have been rather tragic for Black Lotus if Ritsuko made it out here just in time to watch Sierra pinned.
Alright, sorry about that.
That's quite
Welcome
alright.
back.
Yeah.
We just
Oh, wait.
watching. It's almost like they're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Oh,
Jesus.
Michelle
Oh,
climbing the
down she
turnbuckle. Yes, a
That's
nasty,
one strong kick.
yes, a high roundhouse taking Michelle's legs out from underneath her.
Referee starting his count. He's now at 2.
Wait, when did...
oh!
Oh! First I was gonna say, when did Ritsuko come in?
Oh my god, that was so awesome!
He's starting his count. Now at a 2 count.
Sierra Charisma hitting that monkey flip, flinging Ritsuko over the ropes onto the outside in a swanton style maneuver. That was beautiful.
Obviously, I missed something. When I was wondering, when did Ritsuko? I thought she was attacked like the others.
She was, but she came out kind of
So
limping,
it's up
kind
to
of
the count
slow.
of 10, right?
Yes.
Yes, I believe it's the 10 out, but they're back in at 6. Ritsuko off the ropes, charging in. No, Michelle Snyder catches her, the belly-to-belly suplex.
Big strength there. Oh, so basically she was taken out, but she managed to come back. Long story short.
Yes, she's out here probably just running on adrenaline, maybe some 5-hour energy. I don't know if there was any other liquids involved in this, but she's definitely gotten something pumping through her veins now as Ritsuko is flat on the mat after that belly-to-belly, and Michelle is just regaining her wits about her.
And regardless, now it's a pure 2-on-2 match.
That it is. We can obviously see Roxanne in this corner and Sierra in that corner over there. Michelle Snyder with the front face lock, dragging. Oh, and a
What would you say is
headbutt.
going through their minds right now?
Ouch, ouch, and more ouch. Oh! And a whole different kind of ouch. Michelle drops down and hits the naughty bits, hits her lady parts. Wait a minute. Ooh! Ritsuko hit that supernovaplex. Both ladies just 2 piles of hurt mass on the mat. And Ritsuko just kind of drops onto Michelle.
2. No, just a 2 count.
Only a 2. Roxanne extremely relieved from that one. And Roxanne, the freshest of the 4 combatants out here, having not seen any action. Well, except for earlier in the locker room, as far as this match goes, she is still the freshest of the 4. Oh, Ritsuko slow to her feet. She was more or less crawling towards Sierra, but seeing the approving look in Sierra's eyes, Ritsuko's going to continue and see if she can keep the pressure on Michelle here, as kicking her while she's down, now poising her into position. A front face lock applied by Ritsuko. Now dragging Michelle Snyder towards the corner.
You gotta hand it to Derek. I mean, he's actually doing a great job here. He's not falling for the little distractions.
And you see that teamwork coming into play.
Yes, Sierra hitting the blind tag, and then Ritsuko hitting that corkscrew neckbreaker. Sierra off the ropes on a vicious leg drop, and Sierra tags Ritsuko back in. Quick tags. That's a It's a good idea. That is a very good idea. Quick tags. As now Ritsuko is just staring Michelle down, sizing her up.
Oh, what's
getting her
wrong?
into-
Do you want to go to your partner? Well, go ahead. Crawl to your little part.
Is that even a good idea? Letting Michelle go to her partner? Oh well.
Oh, I'm not done with you.
Spoke too soon. No kidding.
Black Lotus, having been rather successful in their plots, plans, and strategies. However, this team WPWF poses a whole different problem as Ritsuko drops down into the side head scissors there, just clamping the thighs down and trying to twist Michelle's head off.
We remind you, it's not possible to twist someone's head off.
Nope.
Well,
I'm a third
you'd
doll.
be surprised. Ritsuko, some angry words for Roxanne over here, and
Yeah. Aw. You want to give it another try? Go on, go to your precious Red Queen.
Oh Lord, Risuka's just toying.
You're too slow.
is.
You're too weak. Just like your little teammate. The Lotus will take care of them soon enough.
Ritsuko just rather scary with those haunting words there. She drops down and clamps on those head scissors again.
I wouldn't be surprised if it bites her right back in the ass.
I hope not literally, because Michelle is kind of in a good position for that. And I'm going to have to check the WPWF referee's handbook there, because I think if Michelle actually did say Ritsuko's name while in a submission maneuver, the match would be over.
Did she say her name though?
No, but she did escape. And Michelle just... Go ahead.
Twisting Ritsuko's knee wrong. Ritsuko's still down. Michelle's up. She gets the tag. The freshest lady is in. Roxanne. Sierra's running, trying to stop her. And a massive drop kick takes both Black Lotus members down to the mat.
Told you it was going to bite her in the ass.
Oh, and kick her in the face. A huge out spinning kick.
No, we got to cover.
Pin to put her down.
Two. Almost.
Oh, how did Ritsuko kick out of that one? I have no idea. Sierra trying to regain her wits, but nope. Looks like Sierra's kind of okay over there. Ritsuko off the ropes and a Hurricane Rana to Roxanne. Roxanne down to the mat, clinching her lower back there, and gonna definitely need to continue to put pressure on Roxanne. Gotta wear Roxanne down, because as I said, she's the freshest in there. Oh, two side kicks to the stomach, then a back spinning kick to the same place.
I think she ducked that one.
No, she ducked underneath it and then hit her with a back suplex. Ritsuko down, Roxanne quickly up. Now Roxanne with a seated weave lock into that sitting front flip face buster. Roxanne charging with a full head of steam here. Ritsuko sits up and Roxanne sliding in with that elbow. Just elbow right to the throat, right to the esophagus. That's some pain and a half. Ooh, the standing senton blasting onto Ritsuko. Coming off the ropes. And another! 2, ladies and gentlemen, count them, 2 standing sentons.
Nice. Prince to Count Chocula or whatever his name is. Count.
Hey, I tried. But anyway, back to the action.
Oh, vicious kick right to the stomach. Now we got elbows to the face. Roxanne not in a good way here as Ritsuko is fighting back. Roxanne is just bouncing back and forth. Now it looks like Roxanne is dazed as Ritsuko comes up. And the Shinjuku Tsunami kick. Son of a bunch of curse words. Ritsuko bowing to Sierra. Roxanne very wobbly to her feet.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh no. Well, we've seen this before. Oh, those rapid knees right to the face over and over and over again. And then the strong style roundhouse kick. Damn indeed.
Oh, this is over. The Black Lotus have won again.
There's 1,
1, 2, and
2.
No!
Whoa!
No!
Whoa!
She kicked out!
How?
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roxanne kicked out!
Bleep as well! I'm bleeping over here. How did she kick out? The resiliency and strength of Roxanne is phenomenal. Sierra ordering Ritsuko to end her, and wait a minute, punch to the stomach.
Oh!
Grabbing her head and dropping down, jawbreaker. Roxanne very swiftly to her feet. Gonna poise Ritsuko into position. Kick to, and a taste of her own medicine. Rapid knees right to the face. Oh, she comes up, head scissors into the bulldog.
Oh, going for a pin. Go for a pin. And, ooh!
Oh! Ritsuko kicking out of whatever that was.
How?
I
have
know.
no idea. Wait a minute. Now both ladies just basically brawling in the ring. Straight old-fashioned fight. Ritsuko coming off the ropes. Oh, driving that foot into her stomach, then a corkscrew neck breaker.
Does he call her a burrito?
And a very, very scary giggle. Well, I hate to be the one to correct Sierra, but it's not over till it's over.
Oh, now look at Ritsuko choking, putting that boot right on the throat.
Oh, and Mrs. Cuervo did not have a problem with that. No mercy in that leg sweep. And now Roxanne takes control, shoving Ritsuko to the ropes. Roxanne coming off them. And the cutting edge kick connects.
Whoa, look at
Michelle slides into the ring and out, tackling Sierra. Well, Sierra's down. Michelle's down on the outside. That means it's just Ritsuko and Roxanne. Roxanne's still in control and says it's time to collect her other head. If there are any children in the audience, please turn away right now. Do not watch this.
There is it.
Oh, and the Queen's guillotine connects. Off with her head, indeed.
Going for the pin here. We got 1 and 2, and we got a 3. Ladies and gentlemen.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to Zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering. Hello, my name is Zarrakan and I'm the founder of Zarrakan Productions in Second Life. Over the years my company has had the great joy of filming many shows such as Wandering with Zarrakan, WWZY, Zarrakan's Opinion Corner, Zoc, Can I Shoot This, Sist, Adeline's Kitchen, Tony Blaze, and many more, but some of our proudest work has been our ongoing documentation of some of the wonderful entertainment that can be found in Second Life. But there is a problem. For every show that we have been able to capture for posterity, there are at least 10 or more shows that go undocumented and vanish into the obscurity of fading memory, never to be seen again. This is a tragedy, but not altogether surprising. Filming in Second Life requires having both a computer capable of such filming, and having the time to stay for the entire length of shows. Both of these factors are rarely exhibited in one individual, and thus the supply of Second Life filmographers has been severely limited. We now have the power to change that. I have been in contact with well-known Second Life scripter Shan Bright about the creation of a remote camera operator HUD, RCOH, which would allow distant control of an avatar's viewpoint, the receiver, by a series of other avatars, the transmitters. This will allow residents to combine their hardware and time resources, such that no one person needs to meet all the requirements of filming, and thus dramatically increase the number of available filmographers. We will never have to lose another show to time ever again. The exact details of the remote camera operator HUD have already been quantified with Shan Bright, and are listed at Zarrakan.com. Once the remote camera operator HUD is finished, per my agreement with Shan Bright, the remote camera operator HUD will be made available for free to everyone who joins the Zarrakan Productions group. Please donate, and make the remote camera operator HUD a reality for Second Life filmographers everywhere. Thank you for your time, and happy wandering.